Get ready for the action, because we are kicking things off with the intense football drama. Ole Werner and Baumgartner are breaking down the recent performance of RB Leipzig against Bayer Leverkusen. We dive deep into what went wrong defensively and what the key players are feeling after that massive 4-1 defeat, and why the pressure is mounting for the rest of the season.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSockets Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the explosive performance that completely reshaped the top 4 race. We examine how Bayer Leverkusen, driven by Patrik Schick's incredible hat trick, made a massive leap forward, narrowing the gap to Leipzig dramatically. Find out exactly how this victory altered the Champions League qualification picture and what squad changes, including the return of Mark Flecken, played into this pivotal moment. Now we switch gears to the Bundesliga action as we confirm the lineups for the FC Schalke 4 versus Fortuna Düsseldorf match. Myron Muslik reveals the unchanged side from the previous win, and we break down the specific tactical changes, like Tim Breithopt replacing Anwar El-Atsouzi, to see who is set to make the difference in this crucial league fixture. Finally, we wrap up with the incredible resilience shown by Union Berlin. Marie-Louise Ada discusses the sheer belief that fueled their victory against Köln, and we explore the controversial decision to bring on Stanley Nsoki, highlighting how Christopher Trimmel and Liven Berku delivered in the final moments. Don't miss the full breakdown of these games and all the crucial updates happening across the leagues. RB Leipzig's recent struggles against Bayer Leverkusen have prompted reflections from key figures within the club. Following a 4-1 victory for Leverkusen, where Patrik Schick netted his 5th Bundesliga hat trick against his former club, the visitors secured all 3 points, though they remain in contention for Champions League qualification. Ole Werner addressed the performance, acknowledging the quality of the opponent. That Leverkusen are a strong side is nothing new, Werner stated. He pinpointed deficiencies in Leipzig's own execution, noting, "What was missing was our own performance. We knew Leverkusen were very good through the middle. We didn't handle it well and couldn't get a grip defensively. In attack, we were too slow and labored for long spells too." Werner reflected on his debut season at Leipzig, which saw the club miss out on European competition for the first time. Despite the recent setbacks, he maintained a focus on the remainder of the season, stating, "We'll be pushed all the way to the end of the season. St. Pauli are fighting with everything they have to stay up as well. We'll need to be right at our best there, too. We'll be well prepared." Baumgartner, who contributed a solitary goal for the team's 14th of the season, echoed the sentiment, emphasizing resilience. "They fully deserved the 3 points. Games like that can happen. They shouldn't, but they happen to every team. We can't let our heads drop. We have to analyze it and look forward." Baumgartner suggested that poor performances in high-stakes matches might stem from a lack of experience. He expressed confidence in the team's long-term prospects, asserting, "Maybe we're still lacking a bit of experience, but ultimately it's about where you are in the table. I'm still convinced we'll qualify for the Champions League. I expect a full house against St. Pauli, and I'm convinced we'll get it done." The season has presented significant challenges for Leipzig, including an aggregate defeat of 11-2 to Bayern Munich. Furthermore, the team has struggled defensively, with 6 of their 8 defeats occurring against teams ranked in the top 6 this season. They have also failed to maintain their leads against second-placed Borussia Dortmund in both home and away fixtures. Bayer Leverkusen has significantly bolstered its push for a Champions League spot following a commanding 4-1 victory over RB Leipzig in the Bundesliga round 32. The match was headlined by Patrik Schick, who delivered a sensational hat trick and emerged as the top scorer of the night. Leverkusen established dominance early, seizing the initiative from the opening minutes. Schick opened the scoring in the 25th minute after finishing a pass from Nathan Tella. The lead was extended just before halftime when Tella doubled the advantage by scoring a header from a cross by Alex Garcia, his first goal of the season. Despite Leipzig making a double substitution in the second half to increase pressure, Leverkusen quickly regained control. The breakthrough came in the 76th minute when Maza created a one-on-one opportunity for Schick against the goalkeeper, who powerfully struck the ball into the net at 109 km/h. Leipzig managed to narrow the deficit through a header from Christoph Baumgartner, but the momentum shifted decisively. The defining moment arrived in the 89th minute when Schick scored his third goal, capitalizing on a pass from Grimaldo. After an initial offside call, a VAR review confirmed the goal, sealing the 4-1 result. This victory propelled Leverkusen into fourth place, significantly closing the gap to Leipzig to just 4 points. Statistically, Schick was the most active player, registering 9 shots on goal and securing his 5th brace of the season, culminating in a hat trick. The win is crucial for Leverkusen in the tight race for European qualification, as Leipzig must now fight until the end of the season. Squad management also played a role, with Leverkusen's first-choice goalkeeper Mark Flecken returning from injury, contrasting with Leipzig's starting lineup featuring Niklas Seiwald. This pattern of squad rotation in high-stakes matches is also being observed elsewhere, with clubs like Girona and Mallorca making similar adjustments. In the latest update for the two, Bundesliga, FC Schalke 4 is set to face Fortuna Düsseldorf. Following the recent victory against Paderborn, coach Bayern Muslik has confirmed an unchanged starting lineup for the home side. The squad will feature Karius in goal, with T. Becker, Eichen, Kuruse, and Ndiaye in defense, supported by El Fayouzi, Schallenberg, Ljubicic, Karaman, and Ayoacic, culminating in Silla up front. Fortuna Düsseldorf, meanwhile, will come out with a tactical adjustment. While Kastenmeier will guard the net, the defense will see a change with Zimmermann, Igoyalai, Oberdorf, and Lentz. The midfield and attack will feature Breithopt, Appelkamp, Alexandropoulos, Ioha, Ljubicic, and Itten, forming a 4-3-2-1 formation. The only noted change for Schalke 4 involves Alexander End, who has made 1 substitution from the previous match against Dresden, with Tim Breithopt replacing Anwar El Atsouzi in the lineup. Union Berlin secured a vital first point under interim coach Marie-Louise in a dramatic victory over Köln on Saturday, narrowly avoiding relegation concerns. The home side sealed their fate by scoring twice in the final 20 minutes of the match. Ada praised her team's commitment, stating, "The lads gave their all on the pitch. With the equalizer, the stadium came alive again. That unleashed a lot of energy. The belief was there the whole time." Ada made 5 substitutions during the match, including an unexpected switch from Leopold Querfeld to the error-prone Stanley Nsoki, a decision she defended by noting Nsoki was performing well in training and in contention. However, the impact of the substitutions came later, with Christopher Trimmel and Liven Berku coming off the bench to change the momentum. Ada was particularly pleased with Liven Berku, who scored Union Berlin's first Bundesliga goal. "I'm delighted for him," Ada commented about the Turkey U-21 international, highlighting his excellent finishing skills and ability to take control in crucial moments. The victory significantly alleviates pressure on Union Berlin's relegation battle ahead of their upcoming match against Mainz next weekend. For the club to remain safe, St. Pauli must lose to Mainz, and Wolfsburg must fail to defeat Freiburg on Sunday.